Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Seattle Mariners swatted 4 home runs in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-6. The Philadelphia Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the south side 11-0. The Twins totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-4. The Texas Rangers totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-1. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Mariners pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-0. The Phillies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 3-0. The Astros went deep 4 times as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-5. Jose Barrios got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading the Rangers over Detroit 5-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Milwaukee Brewers launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Indians 5-2. The Blue Jays smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-5. The Baltimore Orioles amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks completed a short 2-game sweep as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hit 3 long balls as they dismantled the A's 7-1. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-1. The Chicago Cubs finished off a 2-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 2-1. They now have 6 straight victories. Eugenio Suarez was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, helping Cincinnati get a victory over the Giants 6-4. The Pirates knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 5-3. The Colorado Rockies racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 3-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined for 4 total home runs as they manhandled the Mets 8-0. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the AL Central, the Royals broke up their 5-game losing skid as they bested the Mariners in Safeco. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the American League Central, the Kansas City Royals put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-1. The Orioles got 12 hits in this one as they pounded the Indians 10-3. The Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-3. Carlos Rodon got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Royals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-0. Entering the day's action, the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central, while the Royals are 2nd in the division. The Indians sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-6. As of right now, the Indians are leading the Central Division, and the Orioles sit atop the American League East Division. The Boston Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they pulverized the Twins 8-2. As of today, the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, and the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East. The White Sox snapped a 9-game losing streak as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-2. At the start of the day, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East, while the White Sox sit in last place in the American League Central Division. Antonio Senzatella collected his first W this season, helping the Rockies push past the Yankees 4-3. In the standings, the Yankees are in last place in the AL East, and the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West. The Seattle Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-2. Entering the day's action, the Mariners sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, and the Blue Jays sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. The Rangers totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Minnesota Twins only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-1. The Detroit Tigers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 9-2. The Tribe had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-5. The New York Mets combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-1. Mike Moustakas was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Dodgers bested the Rays 13-9. The Toronto Blue Jays hit 3 long balls as they blew out Baltimore 7-1. Jose Martinez was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping the Halos defeat the Rangers 7-4. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. The Seattle Mariners smacked 15 team hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 9-7. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 11 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 9-4. The Brewers combined to allow only 4 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-0. Chris Archer grabbed win number 6 on the year, leading the Cardinals to a win against the Braves 5-2. Andrew Chafin grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Diamondbacks disposed of the Nationals. Welcome everyone to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Twins combined to give up just 5. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the American League Central, Shea Clark had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping the Royals push past the Twins 14-4. Nelson Cruz hit for the cycle, leading the Tigers to the win over the Red Sox 7-1. The Oakland Athletics knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 6-2. The Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-3. Matt Duffy was hot at the plate collecting 3 hits in the game as the Rays claimed the win against the Dodgers 6-2. Trey Mancini launched a pair of home runs while driving in 4 along the way as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 5-4. He currently leads the American League in batting average. The Angels finished off the 4-game sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 9-1.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. They'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1.
That's the ball.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Scooped up, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
That is fourth. The left fielder, number 20, Marcel Ozuna.
Man at second here with two away, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcel Ozuna. First pitch on its way. 1 out. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Albies stands at second with two gone. Popped him up. Kelly moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Mike Soroka gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. In the AL Central, the Royals put together 10 total hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-1. The Chicago White Sox broke up their 5-game losing skid as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-4. The Houston Astros got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-4. The Texas Rangers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-1. Tyler Naquin plated 3 runs on the day as the Indians claimed the victory against the Brewers 5-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Blue Jays amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-3. The Rays tossed a combined 1-hitter as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks went deep 4 times as they took down the Red Sox on the road 9-4. The A's got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-0. The Atlanta Braves totaled 11 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-1. Michael Wacha grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 2-1. The San Francisco Giants combined for a 4-hitter as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-1. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Detroit Tigers snapped their 7-game losing streak as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-4. As of today, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, and the Royals are second in the division. The Cleveland Indians pounded out 17 hits in this one as they walked off in extra innings against the O's 8-7. Heading into the day, the Indians are leading the American League Central Division, while the Orioles sit in first place in the American League East Division. The Red Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-1. As of right now, the Twins are in 3rd place in the AL Central, and the Red Sox are in 4th place in the AL East. The White Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-4. In the standings, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East, and the White Sox are in 4th place in the AL Central. The Colorado Rockies only allowed 2 hits in the game as they pummeled the Yankees 6-0. At the start of the day, the Yankees sit in last place in the American League East Division, while the Rockies sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. Graham Ponder was victorious for the 5th time this season. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Tribe allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-1. The Toronto Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-1. Rick Porcello got the win and now has 150 on his career, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Baltimore Orioles combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-4. The Angels earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics.